All right, attempt number two because the mic was not on when I first did this. Hey, everybody, welcome back to another vlog from the Vlog Corner here on a beautiful Friday afternoon at about 5 evening, at about 5:01, I think it is. I'm here on May 11th, Friday, May 11th, 2018, here for a day 6:10. Yes, this is going to be a new format for me. If I do this during the day, I might even do this for everything because I have this big giant headset on. This is working well. I hope you guys enjoyed the last 609 with this on. So yeah, guys, right off the bat, I will tell you I did something today. Yesterday, I purchased a collector's edition for Bravely Second, and for those of you who watched the vlogs beforehand, yes, I did have a Bravely Second cartridge. It was actually sold. I actually sold it off to a friend for $20. I know, stupid me. I didn't understand the game. When I was playing through it, I didn't understand the game because I didn't play the original, and you got to play through the original to understand all of the story. So I'm gonna get the collector's edition. So it's gonna come with the game, a CD of songs, and I think a book, an art book. It's good. This is actually my first collector's edition for a video game. Actually, I don't invest usually in collector's editions, but this is the first one. If you guys are wondering what I paid for it, I paid $75. So about what it would have cost me to buy it online or at a store if they ever sold it in the store, which they did not. I checked today. I bought it yesterday, and I checked on today, and the guy selling it has another one online for $109. So I pretty much made a steal. If you guys wondering what the shipping was, it was another $3. So technically, $4. So technically, the game was like $70 or something like that, and so basically I got that plus tax. So technically, shipping is basically like tax. Anyway, I've gotten the second game. I've gotten like into 4 chapters into the second game, but I had to deviate because I wasn't really interested, and I needed to play number 1 to really understand the happenings in number 2. So hopefully number 2 will do it. I still remember how to play it and everything, but I will show you guys the. I'll do an unboxing of, kind of a late unboxing of this when it comes out, because I just want to let you guys know it's on the way. This is the first unboxing I think I'm ever going to do, and yes, I ever done on my channel. So I did not unbox these because these were kind of a secret purchase, because I will use these for the PS4 when I get the chance. So yeah, that's that. I also want to say, guys, that I was looking at the viewer count, looking at the subscriber count. Subscriber count is still at 14, which is good. It's good to see that there's 14 people still consistently watching my videos. There's 14 people, almost past a dozen people watching these things, which is great. As I said, a small niche here at the corner of YouTube. We have 2,700. We have 2,775 views, which is great. I like that a lot. Channel is slowly growing. I think ever since I went on that vlog streak and we're currently in the middle of one now, if I'm not mistaken. Ever since we went on the vlog streak back in November and went to January, I think I've gotten a little bit more viewership. Plus, there's a couple watching, and I know my friend Tom watches these religiously to see what's going on and everything. So, I actually wanted to talk about something today, and I know this will lighten Tom, I usually never talk about movies at all. So Tom, if you're surprised I'm talking about movies on camera, you have the license to be amazed and stunned and dumbfounded by this. So recently, as you guys know, the movie Solo is coming out soon, and it's supposed to be a classic retelling of Han Solo's story before it's kind of a prequel of sorts. I just want to say I haven't seen the movie yet, and whether I plan to see it or not is going to be a factor. I don't see the movie for the acting or the story or the franchise or anything like that. I mean, but acting or I want to see it for, well, scratch that. I don't see it for the actors. I don't see it for the franchise. It's already an established franchise, so I don't really care. Han Solo is a very established character, although he's died. For those of you who have not watched it, sorry, spoilers. If you guys don't know, because you guys have the internet, you guys can figure that out anyway on Wikipedia, because the Wikipedia and all the other articles will tell you Han Solo died. So, just giving you. I'm not saying how he died, because for those of you who haven't watched it, for those of you who have been living under a rock, of course, I just want to say I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm not part of the movie going phenomenon. I've only seen maybe 3-4 movies in the last 2 years. I've seen Wonder Woman. Actually 4. I've seen Wonder Woman. In the last 2 years. Well, actually in the last 3. I've seen Captain America: Civil War. I've seen Wonder Woman in 17, and then I saw Last Jedi beginning of this year, and then I just saw Blockers. I've also I've not seen Infinity War. Do not shoot me for that, because I'm not a big. I like the superhero movies and everything. It's good that they're finally showing a darn variety. I will tell you this. And I have to say that, it's actually good to see this, because I hate the blowing them, shooting them up, bomb them type movies, because it gets boring after a while. Watching a person fight instead of a gun or a bomb blowing up everybody is kind of fun to watch. I just want to say that when I watch a movie, I don't watch it for the I don't watch it for the actors. I don't watch it for how good they are, how great they are, because unfortunately, I've seen movies where some really good actors do a crap job, and I've seen a few movies on that, and it's either because they've been in the wrong script or they're just teamed up with the wrong guy. Classic case in point, that cop movie. I don't remember the name for the life of me. Mark Wahlberg and freaking Will Ferrell. Hollywood, you do not put Mark Wahlberg, a serious character, next to a guy who is annoying as all hell in Will Ferrell. I can't stand Will Ferrell. I never could, and I never will, because of that screaming thing he does in every single goddamn movie. Yeah, I hate Will Ferrell. Can't stand him. He's good it's good when he's in like one scene, but a whole movie of him screaming at the top of his lungs, I can't freaking stand him. I just can't. And it completely ruined. And I've seen the movie, by the way, and everything. It just completely hurts me that Wahlberg, unfortunately, doesn't make a very good cop either sometimes, because I think The Departed, he was okay, but as one of the detectives, I forget what his character's name was, but he played some tough, rough-ass Boston cop, because, he is from Boston, by the way. And everything. But onto Solo and what I'm thinking it's going to be like. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it sucks when they do backstory or prequels or this or that. I just want to say this: I don't mind about character development, story, and the dialogue is what I care about. I don't give a crap about anything else. Story, character development, dialogue. If I just care about those three things. I care if the movie does good though, because people are like, oh, don't see that movie, you're wasting your money. I'll get to the movie viewing part in a minute, and there's a reason, and I'll tell you guys why I don't spend so much on movies in a bit. I just want to say to everybody out there, I know Solo and the character Han Solo is done. He's been written out. His backstory, we don't really need to know because it's hinted multiple times in this movie in the franchise. So, and everything. So, I don't think we really need to see it. It'd be good to see it. It'd be fun to see how it'd be good. Here's my thing. It'd be good for younger generations that just want another Star Wars movie, because that's exactly what this is. It's to appeal to people who think Han Solo is a great character, who thinks he should get his own spinoff, and everything else. A lot of people he's a great character. He was a great character when he was played by none other than Harrison Ford. And Harrison Ford, I'm sorry, will be Han Solo forever. There's no one gonna replace Ford as Han Solo. I mean, just that. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ford. I'm pretty sure Ford has done a lot of roles in his life, and he kind of needed to end. They kind of needed a closure because Ford is getting up there. I think Ford's like in his 70s or something. Somebody might typo me in the comment section, and I know who, Tom, if I get the guy's age wrong. But he's getting up there in his late years, and he needs to kind of stop. I mean, he could do non-action movies, but he's good for old school titles. I mean, he's now a De Niro style character and everything. So eventually these guys are going to have to start appearing in films. I mean, Harrison Ford may stop after a while. I mean, we don't see De Niro in films anymore, too many films anymore. I mean, the last good movie he was in was Righteous Kill, was ages ago. I remember seeing that, and that was a good movie. Him and Al Pacino. And Al Pacino is never in any movies anymore either, because he's aging as well. But what I think Solo will be is it'll be some nice backstory for those people who don't give a darn about franchises or getting tired. It's a movie series. Some people won't get tired of it. Some people will. They'll be like, oh, prequels and all this other stuff. I'm a guy who likes backstory. I'm a guy who likes backstory, but the problem is, it's got to be done right, and it had to have been done. This probably would have had to have been done before. I will tell you this: probably would have been done before Han was killed off on camera. In one of the earlier, in one of the other movies, I forget which movie he died in, but I believe it was 7. I believe it was episode 7, or because he wasn't gone and he wasn't around in 8 and 9, so he was gone in 7, I believe. I'm just going to tell you guys that They would have had to have done it before he died. What they would have had to have done, I'm just going to say this right here, and this is coming from somebody who is not interested in flicks. They would have had to have built up the movie up until that point where he's about to enter that one scene in the flick when he died, or precursor to it, and then we were like, oh, so that's what he was doing. So that's what he was doing. They would have had to have done that, and now after he's done, and it kind of pains me that Hollywood will kind of keep reaping money off this, because I know Hollywood's a business just like everybody else, but I will say this, if Solo does good, then obviously they've done something right. Maybe people want to see his backstory, maybe people don't. I'm definitely not going to see it because and I'm definitely not going to see it multiple times like some people do. I notice a trend, and I'm not hitting anybody out there. I'm noticing a trend. People will go like, "Oh, I've seen this movie for the fourth or the fifth time." I don't. People want to ask me why I don't do that. You guys can see it 4 or 5 times. I don't care. It's your money. I can't tell you guys what to do with it. Just being honest. There's a reason why I don't see it in theaters 4, 5, 6 times. Here's what I do. I see it in the theaters once, and then I buy it on DVD. That way I can see it multiple times, and I can do it from the comfort of my own home. I don't have to go to a freaking movie theater 5 times, and I could show it to everybody without having to drive to a movie theater, pay for this, pay for that. It's just a more efficient way of doing it. If I had if I was into movies a little bit more, I'd do it, but as it stands, I'm not really into that sort of thing. And I will tell you guys this. On top of everything else, I don't think it's economically viable for me to do that. Average movie ticket costs $11 to $12, and that's not even if you do a dine-in theater like AMC does nowadays. Going to the movie theater can set you back. See, the ticket will cost you about $11. The food will cost you $6, $7, $8. So by the time you're done, you have to flip out a $20 every time. So if you see a movie 4 times, $20, $40, $60, $80, it's $80 out the door. And that's not even gas cost and everything else. Going to the movie theaters once, probably down the road, it probably cost me to go to get an Uber there. It probably cost me about $8. So basically, I buy the movie ticket. That's $18. If I did that all the time, $100 would. I only limit myself to $100 a month or something like that, or $150. I can't do that unless you have a pass to go. Unless you have an unlimited pass to go see movies, I wouldn't do it. If somebody gave me a lifetime pass to see any movie I wanted, then I'd do it. But I don't have any use for it because I don't go to the movies all that much. I like going to movies. I like sharing. I'll tell you, I like sharing memories with Tom, Chris Diaz, who went to go see Captain America: Civil War, which was a great movie, by the way. I think it was amazing. Even though I saw it eons ago, I just will say this. I saw not Infinity War. I will see Infinity War at some point, just not in theaters. I may get it on DVD because everybody's saying it's amazing. Because all the movies that have been, I'd have to watch every single movie to get it. I know it's going to be great because Marvel has been a great series for years and years. I don't doubt that they're going to do good, and I'm actually going to say this, and Tom, you're actually going to love this part. Marvel has actually saved cinema. Marvel actually saved cinema for once, and DC a little bit, but not as much. But I just want to say that that's the reason why I don't watch movies multiple times in a row in the theater, because it just gets too expensive. Because if I see a movie 5 times and it costs me $20 with food and everything, 20, 40, 60, $100, that wouldn't be economically viable for me, because I actually want to save my money and actually use it for something. Maybe to go back to school, or maybe buy a house, or maybe try to live on my own a little bit. I try to budget myself, which is why the last purchase I have made were these headsets and the game. So $100 right there. So basically $100 plus right there. And that's all the allotment, but plus other things and everything else. If it's a gift for a parent or a if it's a gift for a parent and a parent or a sibling, then it's a little different. But obviously, I think I've got my Mother's Day gift in advance, so I really didn't have to mind that. Plus, I had the gift card for the Amazon thing, so that was included in my. So the only real expenditure I ever made on my own money was basically these. And it was basically these, so I still have money left to actually use from my allotment from the wedding, because I think I got $100+ from the wedding, because I didn't know if I was gonna have to spend money on stuff for the after party. Who knows, and everything like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna say this: I'm not gonna go see Solo. Partially because see you guys. Yeah. Sorry about the guys. I just had to grab groceries real quick. So yeah, guys, I just want to say in closing, I'm pretty sure that the consensus is that the movie would have been better had it come out before the series, kind of as a lead up. It's kind of late now, but it's just how I feel. So everything else. So yeah, guys, I'm actually gonna put this one to do. This one took a long time. As you guys know, long live America, long live this country, long live democracy, and long live the Second Amendment in this country. Mike Mo here from the Vlog Corner here on May 11th, 2018, here for day 610. Peace out, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed the new format.